Hi guys, so I have a small prayer today and something I want to share regarding worldwide shipping. This video is made because I need your guys' help, and I have always been known for always interacting with my customers and getting input on how to do things better, because that's how I believe we can do things better. So if I listen to you guys, I would probably be inspired to do things somewhat different sometimes that I would have done myself. So I always listen to you guys. Now, today, what I need you guys to do is help me. And how you can do that is by answering some of the questions I have in the comments. Now, since I started making reels and shorts on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, I've been getting a lot of messages regarding worldwide shipping. And I really want to make worldwide shipping because there's nothing worse in the world for me than to have a pile of customers standing outside the door, and what I have to do is just slam the door in your face and say, sorry, I can't help you guys, even though I have a lot of goods to sell. So I booked a meeting, or actually they called me, DHL called me regarding a meeting to help me ship outside of the EU, which we do today. Today we ship with the GLS inside EU and Norway. And every time I say Norway, that's because they're actually not inside EU, but they have a solution that makes it easy for us. So one of my questions is, if I were to open up a couple of markets to begin with, that could be the US, the UK, and some of Asia. I have a lot of customers, or want to be customers, from Malaysia and Singapore. Now, if that was to happen, how is your knowledge regarding import tax and duties stuff? Because we have different solutions. Now today, when I ship with GLS, they don't care much about the size unless it's really big. So it's 0 to 1 kilo or 1 to 5 kilo, etc. And I pay that amount. So I just pack stuff, fill it up. Sometimes I cut the box down and ship it out. With DHL and, for example, UPS, it's different. I have to measure the box and I have to weigh the box, and then I get a price. But you guys can't use that, because when you check out on the computer, you should already have that price up front. So I would have to make an estimate of, like, how much are people buying. And that's something I don't know. So some people might pay just a bit more and some might pay less than they should, because I have to make an estimate. That's how stupid it is, and difficult. And I don't want people to pay too much, because that would just hurt myself. But DHL's rates seems very reasonable. They actually seems better inside EU on some of the expensive countries we have, like Greece and Cyprus and France, I think, was very expensive as well with GLS. They will be almost half the price with DHL Express, which is an express product, so you should have it the next day. Of course, if you order it before pickup, that makes sense, or else it would probably be 2 days. A lot of Danish people don't know that if they order outside of EU and China, for example, they get billed import tax and duties and customs and stuff. Now, how is it in your countries? US people, UK people, and Asia people? Write in the comments. Would you know that if you order something from Denmark that these things would apply? Because there are two options. I could pay it up front, so you wouldn't have to deal with it. But that amount should reflect in the shipping price. I won't pay that for you. I will have it covered by the shipping price, which will go up. But how do I implement that? Because I don't get that after I know how big the order is, and you should have the price right away. So for me, that would be very difficult and very not optimal. So if you were to pay those things once the package hits your border, is that something you would be aware of? Because we could have people that said, whoa, I did not know that. I don't want to pay that. And let me tell you what would happen then. I pay or you pay the shipping to your country, but if it's being returned, I should pay the shipping to your country, but I also pay the return shipping, and I also pay the import tax, duties, and customs, even though it never went inside the country. That's how it works. So I will have 3 bills, and the whole order would be a huge negative, and my shop would close very fast if that was something that was more general. I don't think it is so. That's why I'm asking you guys. Would you know this? Because it is a gunpla hobby. Hobby people should know where goods come from. If you order inside your own country, it's cheaper. You don't get import tax, duties, and customs and stuff. If you order from Europe, yes, you will have it. Do you know this? Write it in the comments. Help me out. Let's see if we can make this work. Because I really want to help all you guys. I'm not quite sure why so many people are writing me all over the world. You can write that in comments as well. Is it just because you think it's a nice shop and I'm a nice guy and you want to support? That's freaking awesome. Is it because everything is sold out in your own countries? That would make sense. I've checked some of them and I have more goods than they have, even though they're huge. I'm not huge. I'm a small hobby store with a very nice selection. And let's say it went viral and crazy, my store would probably be sold out very fast as well, because the UK is like 80 million and the US, I can't remember how many people you are, but it's a couple of 100 millions of people I would open up for in the beginning. I would probably test 4 or 5 countries in the beginning before opening up totally worldwide, because I need to test if this works. And that's where you guys come in. You help me out here. Also like and subscribe and share this video in the hobby so we can get the word out, or I can get the word that I exist, and get your feedback on how to help you guys, because my sole purpose is to make this shop grow, and I am on a turning point where I can go in 100% in this store. Right now I have another job as well, also my own company. And to make this my life, to pay everything for my bills by working in a Gundam store, we are very close to that turning point, as I said, where if we could open worldwide shipping and I could get just like 10-20% more revenue from that, that would be the turning point where I could say, okay, I go dedicate my time 100% in this store, thereby making everything even greater. So spread the video. I will also try to make a short and reel that directs people to YouTube. This will be a YouTube video. I will show it in the Discord channel. And give me the feedback. Let's make some noise on YouTube to get this video out so we can make this worldwide project a success and a reality. I really want that to happen. I know a lot of other stores are doing it, but they are probably a lot more people with more knowledge in worldwide shipping, with more economy in their bag. I don't have that much economy, and I'm also alone in everything I do. That's why I often tend to seek help from you guys on the knowledge base and on the feedback to make sure that we are getting ourselves the best experience, because I actually have awesome reviews all around on Trustpilot and Facebook and Google, and people seem to like my service, and I love all the feedback. I would like to keep it that way, not having people have a bad experience because they didn't know that tax and duties applied. It should be obvious, but some people don't know, and some people won't pay. Would you pay? Would you know? As I said, write it in the comments. Now, I am not going to take so much more of your time. That's basically it. It's basically all the things I'm searching for are those questions answered just below in the comment section. and I will read every one of them because I have to sign this agreement with DHL, and then we start implementing in the system and start. I have to have a meeting with a customs expert and stuff. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some blood, sweat, and tears. I have to buy a scale and stuff like that, weight scale to make it all happen. So it's also a bit of an investment, but probably most on the time side, which is fine. So I'm not gonna talk so much more. I hope you find this video positive, all you guys who can shop with me. Also write why is it that you want to shop with me. Remember that. It's good feedback to know what I'm doing right. If it's just the kids, it's great. If because you think I'm funny or crazy, that's also great. Write something, give me some feedback. I will see you soon, and I am looking forward to the responses. See you later, guys.